How's it going, guys? I'm back with some more chess today. Playing some puzzles, looking at some endgames. I was feeling pretty good about it. And a bit of theory, actually, on what to do against the King's Indian. Which was, I've actually already messed it up technically. Should have gone knight f3. But it doesn't go for it, so that's fine. In that case, we just do standard Queen's Gambit stuff. Go for here, try to capture this pawn. It goes here as well. Just thinking, I think this is fine. Maybe this wasn't fine actually, maybe I should have captured now. Tempted to capture here. This guy, decide what he wants to do. Okay, this is a target now, and we're protecting ours already. Now we want to get this bishop out, really. This check doesn't exist yet. Not far away, but really the bishop has to get out. This. He pushes. I'm not sure if I go back to where really. Options are here, takes, or back to here. Or go back all the way to like d2 or something. But I don't want to give up control of this square. I need to be careful about back, move this to here kind of ideas. This seems good for me though. I don't mind this. Tempted to do this straight away. I can't though, so I'm not going to. Just push, I suppose, because I need to get the bishop out. Here, there, double up as pawns kind of ideas. All seems fine. This check isn't useful yet. It might be very soon. So we're going to do this with the idea. Yep, so he is likely to go for this now. This idea of going back twice. Let's capture here. Now we do have ideas like go here, double up. Looks pretty unpleasant. Because he is not ready to castle. Now we are ready to castle. In either direction, actually, which is helpful, because we might want to go queenside castles. Because it's going to be pretty tough for him to break through here. That being said, the rook will be in this file, almost certainly, so maybe that's not a good idea. I'm seeing kind of takes ideas already. I'm thinking this, just pile on the pressure. Yeah, just add one more attacker. He's run out of ways to defend this, I think. Now he has to choose what he wants to do, which maybe give it up or try to find some sort of counterplay, but we're pretty safe. Seems difficult. And you could do this. Fine, so it looks like he is giving it up. So takes. Don't do this. I want to get the check, I'm pretty sure. Or do I? What's the alternative? I guess I could do this and that, I guess. I don't really want to have this trapped, so I do this one first. Now we get to do this. This seems completely fine. We're defended. So now he has to castle. We have the option to we probably just castle as well. I think picking this pawn before castling is a bad idea, because we'll get kicked around too much. His rook's are ready to activate, so let's not do that. And also this would allow attacks on the king, so yeah, let's just castle here. That's completely fine. And we're left with this one pawn up, majority in the queen side. Plan is get one rook off the board, get the queen behind the pawns, get this knight to safety. I don't really want to make any pawn breaks in the center. I'd like to keep this fixed because we're trying to play in the queen side, so opening up in the center will make it more difficult to keep the action on the queen side. He's going for this idea here. It's actually pretty scary. I think this is fine because it is going to force his bishop off. Then I get to do f4. Then kind of rook here should defend. And since the queen isn't here anymore, we're not dropping a pawn. And this kind of structure here should be a very strong defensive resource. Interesting. So how do we deal with this now? Feels like dropping the knight back is a good idea. What's the alternative? We do this, I guess. Also reasonable because it covers f8. The scary thing is if he goes there with the bishop, how do I defend? I could just drop the queen back here, go here. Seems completely fine. Or I just do this straight away, right? Then, okay, he does the bishop thing then. What do I do? He can't, he doesn't have time for it because of the queen will be hanging because it comes with tempo. Let's do that. And his queen's like running out of squares even here. Like it's not far away from getting trapped. I think it can go here and it'll be fine. But then maybe we even play this and go for the pin because this is covered, that's covered, that's covered. Yeah, he could sacrifice his bishop, but yeah, you could do that. Maybe that's still a bit scary. Queen's on the board. Feels like if we just get the queens off the board, it'll be fine, right? Maybe we just, you know, get the rook up into the game. Because I can still trap it this. No, I can't. Can't do that. Yeah, I don't want to take this. I just want to use the pawn majority. I'm just going to do this. It helps us activate pieces. The rook will come over here. And without his kingside attack, we're gonna have a good time. Okay, so now he's going for this idea of this, but he's extremely running out of squares now. I think now we get to push. I think that's a pretty unimpressive plan to try to keep his queen in here, to be honest. Could do this, just move it back, but that's kind of getting into repetition territory. So I'm not going to do that. Could try to get the knight over here. It doesn't really stop this plan of... But is this plan even anything at all if I just double up here? Maybe I just say, look, mate, you've got nothing. Because this creates weaknesses, actually creates pretty serious light square weaknesses. I am covering them all right now, but if he does this, maybe then I go here, but not before. If he goes there, I just move the rook up and I'm just completely fine. Like that's kind of the way we're gonna deal with this. Let's get this knight into the game. It also clears the way for the rook to get onto the open file. Putting a tempo on this, does that. This seems fine. Now he does have this square, but it's the same thing where he has no dark squared bishop, so I can just do this. Yeah, we really want to keep the pawns controlling the light squares because, yeah, no dark squared bishop anymore, but quite a few light squared weaknesses. Um, we also have this plan here now, which gets whoops, the move that is so illegal with any piece combination. Comes with a tempo on this, which I don't hate, but I think getting like this is the dream square for the knight, right? Here is going to be really happy. That is that scary. If he does that, I'm likely to just push, and then rook covers things. I'm just going to try to trade off. I think it's okay. Yeah. So now, I mean, it doesn't really come with tempo. Like, well, it does come with tempo, to be clear. It also means we're not scared anymore. And then we really are going to trap his queen if he's not careful. Maybe even this is trapping his queen. No, not quite. Not quite. He always has this square. Maybe just get the file here. I'm actually going to do this because if the pawn structure transposes into this, like that's a weakness forever. We can just like do this or something, right? Or even just go here. I don't foresee us having any issues. Any alternatives? I think I just want to play with the time right now. Let's keep the queen defending stuff and we'll be okay. Doing this because he has no light squared bishop. So it's not a threat in the way it was before. We're just kicking his queen out of the action. We're going to develop our rook. Get our queen into the game, coordinating on this square here. Start pushing the pawns, and the game should be an easy win. So yeah, we spent a lot of time thinking. We've gotten ourselves into this really nice, really safe position. So now we're just going to use that position to play moves quickly and capitalize. Yeah, structurally this is completely dominant. He has a pawn here which is not going to get defended anytime soon. This queen is about to become a beast. What's this doing? It's trying to defend. So this is where we can activate on the 7th rank. We might be trying to push this pawn. I mean, like it's really not going to work, mate. Okay, so now he's trapping himself in the corner. That's famously not a particularly good strategy. Now we're threatening to push this. That's fine, right? Ending it already. Okay. Pawn is locked in here now. So now we want to get the queen into the game. So kind of here. Actually, we want the rooks to be going first. What's the best way to do that? The thing that's nice about kind of getting into this square or this square is what it does to our pieces. What's the best way to deal with this? Go here, it's fine. Makes him continue defending this with his queen. What's he trying to do even? I'm gonna do this, probably get up here or something. So that's fine. Fine. The takes, we just go here, and there's no issue. Guess that's annoying. Now we have to defend that. Super worried though. The plan is to just go here, go there. This. So we're gonna go here now. Going to double up. Oh, this is annoying now, isn't it? This is coming. Avoid this. Yep. This doesn't work because it's pinned. Okay. Same thing as before. Oh no. To defend. Let us. Let's do that. Behind it, we are free to do this. Down to a minute, I have to be playing quickly. I think we've solved all our problems now. I think because of this pass pawn, we're going to win. I'm thinking if he goes here, we capture, he goes back to there or there, then we just go back to here and it's fine. Push this is defended, it'll be fine. If he resigns, I don't think he'll resign because of the time situation. That is... this. May have messed up here. I have this. He can't get his king out of the way correctly, right? So, you know, if he does that right away, it'll work. Yeah, king safety proving to be annoying. It often is. Pretty much at whatever cost, I don't want to let go of this pawn. Expect some sort of king move, or this is fine. Tempo. Move this king. Here. This. Bad move. Yeah, he gets to do this now. What's the move even here? He just cooked. What's this? Oh man, that's brutal. Oh, where did we go wrong? So close. So close. Good game though.
That was a hard-fought game that your opponent won
Did I
with
blunder it that badly? Yeah. Oh, I need to just capture the pawn straight away. Interesting.
You missed an opportunity. You permitted the opponent to. You have a. You are threatening to tactically win. You made that square
Yes.
a great outpost. Advancing the pawns in front of the king. You, you missed a better way to. This is. You kicked your opponent. This
Yeah, his
move was.
pawns did
You
push in
overlooked
a
an
way
opportunity
which
to attack a pawn chain.
was annoying.
You missed a chance to
Queen
punish your
safety was
opponent's
pretty
error.
bad.
This missed an opportunity to punish a mistake.
Alright, it's alright. It's tactics in the end. Okay, let's go again. Playing with black this time, nice one-on-one. Back to Karakan stuff. So we are going to see what he goes for. Play against d4 one day, but it's been a lot of e4. It is the most popular move, to be fair. Okay, this is fine. I think I let him go here. I don't do anything. I think this is the move, actually. I'm getting my theory for this now. Actually, I think I always capture. And I go here, here, and go for that pawn structure. In. Okay. I'm gonna do this because if he goes there, the queen, okay, and if he does that, I'm just gonna do that. Ooh, okay. What does this do? He's not pinned. Defending. That's not an issue. Yeah, I guess he does win that. Question is, what do we do now that we have this god awful pawn structure? It always has to be careful with capturing there. It's this kind of thing. So this is the big threat, really. Avoid. How do you best do that? So we can get deflected pretty easily here is the issue. This blocks a development square, but it does cover these squares around the king, which is good. That just runs into sacrifice stuff straight away, so we can't do that. And he's going to castle here, and it's going to be a bit of a disaster. I think we have to try to get the queens off the board straight away, so we're going to do this. The tempo we can win on the queen is going to be pretty crucial to get back into the game. And probably this escape square here has to happen. And the rook is needed as well, and the bishop has to get out. That's quite a big list of things to be done. Yeah, if he doesn't capture, I can win a tempo on him here as well, which is nice because it means he maybe that knight comes back. But then again, same issue. How do I get this guy out of the way? This seems like the way to go, just to get the out. It means that he gets castle for free, but I can't really stop that, can I? No, not really. Just develop the bishop. We need to, well, we are covering this square with the queen. That's good. We need to get this rook into the game, and that one, obviously. If he just develops naturally here, then we're kind of in trouble. Which is never a good thing to say. Knight isn't doing anything, but it's blocking in the bishop, the rook, so it has to be moved. Now we're thinking of moving here, maybe moving here, here, that kind of thing. It doesn't do a ton, but maybe it can get to there, and then it's can defend. We're not down any material, we have an awful position because of the king safety. This seems fine for us. I wanted to do this. I don't want to do that. If he takes, then I get to take. I just want to trade off pieces here. I mean, I didn't see why he's taking so long to decide this. Okay, what's his plan now? Probably to just double up here, right? And we're going to go back here 1 square, I think. And aim to get the king out via some miracle. Why is he doing that? It makes like no sense. I think we have to do this even. Get the king out. This isn't that impressive, I think. And this is obviously weakening, but I can't escape this way, and I can't deflect the queen. Can maybe do this. I don't really want the queen to get free tempo on doing this move though, so. The issue is if I do this, this square isn't covered anymore. And then that's an issue as well. Yeah, we've got no shortage of problems here. Great to get some solutions. Unironically, I think we just go for this plan, getting the knight involved. We're just going to say, if he does this doubling idea, then okay, I guess we have queen to drop back here to try to defend. And this knight will also help defend this e6 pawn. So yeah, it's definitely not great, but you know what? At least we have, you know, semblances of a plan to deal with it. It's also good because now it means that his queen is off this square. I see the plan is to go here, I think, and try to deflect the queen away from the defense. He attacked directly, that's good. See, I can't capture this, it would then hang on. I think this is the plan still. I could do this technically, squares, and it still puts me in the same position in terms of getting this knight to here, which was the whole idea. So that seems reasonable. Now it stops his knight from getting to there, which is almost certainly the idea. I guess it could go there technically. If he does that, then I think we move the knight here, we start getting the king and the rook out. Yeah, makes sense. Push here, that's the question. Threatening. But I'm gonna do this because this square is covered with a pawn. And this also helps cover that square. I'm with this. Now, yeah, he still can't get any tempo on us. I guess the issue is that we can't really get tempo on him either. We get this rook to here, slide back, then at least we're defended, right? Okay, he's gonna. What's the threat? That's really a threat of the discovery. No, he's looking for it very hard. That would be discovery. Actually, this is the best square because otherwise it goes there and it forks me. Yep, this is fine. That was not fine. What an atrocious set of games. Okay, let's see what the early game blunder was. Ah, I see, you just have to go here instead because of that capture. It does not work in my favour, to put it lightly. Okay, I mean that's a pretty simple adjustment. If he goes for this push, it's fine to capture. You just have to put the bishop back a little bit. Okay, now I know. One more game because that wasn't a great one. But I don't feel like I'm playing awfully. Like I made a blunder in the opening, but you know that happens. And besides that, I thought I played pretty decently, to be honest. Going for this Fianchetto stuff. Days with the crazy Fianchetto shenanigans. Okay. What do I like most here? Going for this, obviously. This seems good for him. It seems okay. I just go back here, right? And then he can't push because it's been covered by the bishop. I get to solidify the pawn structure. And I guess tempo here is annoying. That is crazy. This is really ugly. I'm going to play it and I'm going to try to Fianchetto this. Because I need to protect this this pawn. I think we'll figure it out in the end. We're already threatening this pawn now. No, we're not. Do we just castle here? Do we try to contest this straight away? I think it's nice, you know. I'm just going to castle first. I think this option remains open after doing this. Whereas it's going there, that's fine. That doesn't work. So now we have this pawn, which is going to have to get forward. But that's okay, we can do that. And the pawn structure here is pretty weak for the dark squares. Do we do this? Good question. This is hanging. I mean, we can just do this, right? This gets our e pawn into an f pawn, which is helpful for defense. And doubles the e file. Still only attacking this once. Attacking this twice. We're threatening to push this, make that pawn a permanent target, shift the rook over, like over here. Actually, maybe it gets trapped, maybe not. Obviously, it's messy and the pawn structure is really weird, but it doesn't look awful. I'm also considering just trying to double up. Okay, he goes for this. Everything. Tactics here. Okay. But we're going to lose that pawn. Looks of things. That's interesting. Defends everything. There's a tempo on the queen. So I'm going to go for that. Because if we can get this guy out of here, we're pretty happy. We're pawn up now with a better structure. That's annoying if he does that. It's okay actually. Does that, we just push this. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, man. Check again is the issue. Oh, no, this is fine, because that's hanging. You pin me, no, I pin you. Okay, we got bailed out there tactically. Oh, and he sees it. He's gonna be mad about that one. This is threatening what? That? This just has to go into the right file, huh? There's an issue. I don't really want to fix this pawn structure. I want to just get onto this open file, right? That has to be the priority. And we can defend here quite nicely if he tries to go for this with knight to there. But yeah, getting to the 7th rank here is really the dream. Get the king active. Play with our pawns. Should be okay. Being defended as well, actually. In which case, do we just go for this straight away? We need to move the rook, right? It just depends where we want to go. And if we're saying, well, that's already defended, then you can't contest this without moving the knight, then yeah, let's just do it. Nice. I do this because we're going to move up, not backwards. I could do that, but it's defended, so I won't. We'll just move up. Bam, bam, bam. March into the position. It's going to go here, which is an annoying square. He does that instead. That's completely fine. Go here and cover all points of entry. How do we make progress here? That's the big question. And is it worth trying to get the rooks off the board? It might be. This 7th rank is pretty vulnerable. I feel like just trying to move all the pawns up. Was the pawns, which is annoying. Yeah, I don't love that. They can't really do this though, is the issue. He pushes, that's fine for us. Let's do this. And go here now. Okay, this is okay. If he does this, then we go captures, that's fine. Doesn't. Is now the time where we try to trade off? Maybe, yeah. Time to think about this. So yeah, the main thing I'm scared about is getting my rook stuck doing nothing whilst his is really active. We can avoid that, will be okay. I'm gonna do this because if he goes here, I'm gonna go, okay, I'll go rook there. Just capture here. Okay, and this plan's still alive. Because his rook is active, but so is ours. Deal with this. Going into the corner seems scary. Pawns is also pretty scary, so I don't love either of those options. We don't have that much time either. Try to reroute here, I think, with check ideally. I'm just gonna go for it. You can always move here to defend. This loses to going there. He captures, then he's slower to promote because we have this. Also, we're cutting him off. Still slow to promote. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. First, we're not on the square. Good queen. Take a draw here. I think so. You could do that. Do that. Seems fine. Stopping the pawn. If it goes there, we go there, we stop it. And now we get to do this. Get a queen. Stop us. We win. Okay, nice. Ooh, that was a close one. We got him. Needed to stay close to the pawn. Like now we get him. Yeah, perfect. And he's already in the corner pretty much, so it won't be long now. We got him. So now he has to shuffle. He should resign here. Because he has to go back, go up, and we go right. Pre-move. We did it. Okay. We lost 2, we won 1. Okay. 5 mistakes, 2 blunders. I'm sorry, my friend. You're gonna have to hold that L. But yeah, that's a long enough video for today. Thanks for watching, guys. If you're watching, good 50-50 rating game to close it out. Thanks for watching and have a good one.